Chokpa, and we are so excited to talk to you guys a bit about the pathway to seven figures. This is a revolution, as we like to call it, because let's be honest, things have gotten a lot more expensive. And I think Todd and I are both really passionate about increasing our wealth, really because we believe in abundance and in freedom. And we're going to talk a little bit about how we've spent the last, in total, 15, 20 years improving our skills, getting really good at sales, but really looking for the best opportunities in America to make the most money. We're not talking about a get-rich-quick scheme here, but an ability to unlock opportunities that bring you financial freedom through exclusive sales opportunities. So we're going to get into it. And first and foremost, we just want to get to know you guys a little bit and have you get to know us a little bit. So my name is Sarah Doty, and this is Todd Cahill. We're going to talk a little bit about where we come from and why we're so excited. So Todd, I'm going to let you talk about yourself first, and then we'll kind of pass it back and forth. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds great. I want to go off the first slide that you just showed, seven figures or more. So I was in direct sales, as you can see, three-time direct sales millionaire club member. Got to almost $1 million a year in that industry until I retired in 2019, and I started to do affiliate marketing. And that's when I really finally was positioning myself with some of the hottest different opportunities to make over $100,000 a month or more. So that's why, after many years of doing that, now we're here, and I'm excited to really kind of share from my experience of 16 years in direct sales and over 5.5 years of running my own company, being a CEO, and also doing affiliate marketing with business to business and also business to consumer. That's why we're here on this webinar. I'm also the best-selling author of the book You vs. You. That's the QR code. I think it's $15 on Amazon if you're interested. But I really go into the 12 battles, like you versus your finances, one of them, you versus your health, which we're going to talk a little bit about today about longevity and really the science behind how people are living longer now and peptides and GLP-1 and all that cool stuff. So I've always had a passion for financial freedom ever since I was a young kid, actually, seeing my parents have to work so hard. I always wanted to be my own boss. I've always wanted to kind of work from home. So that's why I'm here. That's why I've been working from home for the past 24 years now. I haven't had a boss. If I do, or if I did, I probably would be fired the next day. So I'm kind of a rebel. And my job for the past several years is really to literally scour the world, scour the country to find the best opportunities that are unique, that no one else really knows too much about. So there is some kind of education there. And that's why we're here to kind of educate you that are watching from the comfort of your own home, how you can potentially partner with us. And I know, Sarah, you are a little bit different background. I'll let you obviously share your story, but just to kind of speak highly about you, I mean, you currently work for the #3 tech company in the world. I know you manage over $1 billion for them. I know that you have to do presentations in front of 1,000 employees pretty much on a week-to-week basis. You've been there for well over a decade. So I know that's not very easy for anyone to kind of go up the ranks, even way before you even turn 40, to have that kind of success in that corporate world. So I think, like you said, the yin and the yang with me and you is you have an affiliate marketing mindset, you have a corporate mindset, and that's coming together to really help everyone that's watching this be successful in both sides of the fence.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will just say, I do love corporate America in so many ways. I actually don't have any goals of like retiring from that space anytime soon, because I can tell you I learned so much about the way that the world works, about how business works, about systems. And you guys will see that moving forward, just the amazing systems that we bring to the team that we coach. But I will say that it's not easy to become a multimillionaire in corporate America. And so while I have an amazing salary, amazing benefits, obviously I work for a company that's touted all over Time Magazine, Fortune Magazine, all the time. You see us in the news all the time. I still want more for my future and my family. And what I think is really important, especially as we are going into an election, the state of the world is, I just want to have a diversified portfolio. I want money to be coming from different areas. I'm not guaranteed to keep my job at my company, right? I mean, 2 years ago, we did massive layoffs. I know this happens all the time. You could be an amazing executive somewhere, or a salesperson or a marketing person or whatever, and you are not guaranteed to keep that job. And so for me, whatever happens in the world, I want to have money coming in multiple forms of income coming in different places. And I want to be able to invest that income. And at some point, I'd love to be able to stop the hustle and the grind a bit and just be able to live and know that money is coming to me no matter what. And that's what's so exciting about this. That's why, you know, I work a day job, work a 9 to 5 and a 9 to 5 and a 5 to 9, because I really believe in this and I really believe in diversifying ourselves. And so, as Todd mentioned, we are really passionate and not about just finding any opportunity, but finding the best opportunity. So let's talk a little bit about like our mission, our vision for our clients and the people that we kind of exclusively invite into our circle.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't know if you already go. So our mission is really unleashing wealth potential. And it's so true because like, we don't want to do what everyone else is doing. I just know, like, for instance, let me give you a quick example before I read this. Like Lamborghini, I don't know, you guys familiar with Lamborghini? Are you familiar with Bentley? Are you familiar with the car Ferrari? Have you ever seen a commercial that, you know, promotes Lamborghini? No, they don't exist. I don't know, maybe if you know that, but the reason that you don't see commercials for Lamborghinis, but you see commercials for Mercedes and BMWs and Lexuses is because once someone has it, it's like an exclusive club. Does that make sense? Also, if you're a golfer, I love golf, not just for the game of golf, but I just love being in the clubhouse. Like, I just feel like wealthy and cool to be around all those guys and gals that are in the club. They have a membership and there's all these amenities. Even like I live in a nice resort. I know, same with Sarah, she lives in a beautiful resort in Tampa, and there's amenities. There's this cool aspect that you can actually not only gain wealth, but you could do something so fun that has the potential to literally give you the kind of lifestyle that you want. But at the same time, and let me point this out very clearly, because she brought up the election, politics, what's going on in our government. We just saw the vice presidential debate. There's a lot of issues in this country. And the biggest issue, in my opinion, is economically. Economically and financially, the inflation, the cost of eggs is $8. I mean, if you shop at Sprouts, if you shop at even Costco, things are getting more and more expensive. So if you do have a salary, like Sarah pointed out, and even if you're the best of the best, I always say, if you're the Michael Jordan at what you do at your job, can you ever see yourself walking away for a month or two and still making money? And the answer is no, because they would fire you. Even if you were the Michael Jordan at your job, they would still let you go because you don't show up for a month. So that's why we want to unleash this wealth potential with you, because we are seeking and finding. But the cool thing is we've already found it. We've already proven it. And that's what you're going to see today. So this is not like, hey, we're just going to start something up and hope for the best. What you're going to see tonight is something that's already proven.
Yeah, and I just want to say a couple words on this slide. I know Todd knows this about me, but we're very intentional with the words that we're using. But like, truly, we relentlessly scour the marketplace to find the most lucrative and exclusive opportunities. Like, I want you to hear that language, because we want to provide our clients with access, like, listen to these words, to groundbreaking business ventures, right? This is, again, these are the intentional words we use because we really mean that's what this is, and it's unparalleled. So our aim truly is to help our clients, to help the people we invite into this exclusive circle earn 7 figures. We believe in financial freedom, and we believe there's enough to go around, right? We believe in abundance. So, and we would love everyone around us to be able to say that they built a legacy.
Absolutely.
So with that, we believe in a new era, regardless of what's happening economically in the world. This, you know, we don't want to just provide people with yet another opportunity. We very intentionally also use the word revolution. And that's because it's going against the grain, right? Like, everyone else is waking up, they're going to their 9 to 5, and they don't expect more. They don't believe there's more. And we truly believe in an abundance mindset, that there is more for everyone, but you have to go out and take it. We live in America. There is opportunity for money. I mean, for sure, there's opportunity for money. So what you're going to experience if you get invited into this space is a powerful journey to financial abundance through our elite coaching systems. We have exclusive access to opportunities. And I know we're doing a big build up here, but we're going to talk about what those are here in a second, and really bring you into a high achieving community.
Yeah.
We expect nothing less than high achieving, and you can ask any of our clients today. We expect high achieving results, and we help you get there. So this isn't just a business opportunity. This is a pathway for a life-changing result, and we really believe that.
Yeah, and I'm going to just talk about elite coaching. So some of you might see elite coaching and might have a bad taste in your mouth just about coaching. Maybe you had a bad varsity coach, or maybe that's someone that just yelled at you and something in high school. So the type of elite coaching that we do, me and Sarah have done, it's kind of the yin and the yang too. So you're getting both a female and a male. You're getting, I think, both alpha female and alpha male, but we're also very empathetic. And we're empathetic to people's schedules. We're empathetic to people's situations and circumstances. But we do expect the best out of you. And if we look at, athletes and, the Tom Brady's and the Bill Belichick's, the Michael Jordans and the Phil Jackson, so when we're in ourself and we're in our own body. So let me just give an example. If you're currently struggling financially, I even at the worst case, you just filed bankruptcy yesterday and you don't even know what to do. And you kind of maybe don't believe in yourself as much as you used to, or maybe you had a lot of success, but then a lot of people make millions, lose millions, and make millions again. At the end of the day, it's not even about that. Okay. What it's about is here. And that's why I wrote the book, You vs. You. And on the front of the cover is a brain. So when it comes to your mind, the way that you think about money, the way that you understand the value of money, and that you start to release some of the language that is hurting you up until this point, like money doesn't grow on trees and I can't afford that, and we're about to lose our house, and bankruptcy and IRS and debt and depression. Like, this is where you do need someone to come alongside of you to champion you, someone that has made millions like us here on this call today, literally legitimately have made 7 figures a year already individually. Okay, so we're not those type of coaches that we just want to make 7 figures ourselves because we need you to help us make 7 figures. We've already done it, but we want to help you now kind of make your own 7 figures. And of course, starting at 6 figures a year too. But you need a coach, and it's not even really a mentor. It's coming, someone that comes alongside of you, gives you the resources and tools, and you're going to see that tonight. You're going to literally see what we're going to give you in this space. So hopefully you're open to the possibility of being coached. And I've had a coach now for over 21 years. I've been blessed to say that John C. Maxwell, the one and only John Maxwell, the author of 100 books and New York Times bestselling author, has been my mentor and coach for many, many years. Another gentleman named David Bird was my coach for 16 years. He was the former CEO of Paul J. Meyer, the great late billionaire, Paul J. Meyer's companies. So I literally hounded these guys. I begged them. I pleaded with them. I said, in my early 20s, please coach me. I'll pay you whatever I can, even though at the time I didn't have a lot of money. I just knew the value of Michael Jordan can win 6 championships, but he couldn't without Phil Jackson. But when Phil Jackson was hired, he won his first NBA championship against the Los Angeles Lakers and Magic Johnson in 1991. So just think of what a coach can do, even for the greats, effective immediately.
All right. So here's the thing. And we talked a little bit about how we scour the marketplace. So Todd and I have been very intentional about trying to find opportunities to help the people that we bring in build wealth. But we recognize that there's different paths to wealth. Okay, so we have created this really amazing program and framework that have kind of 2 paths to wealth creation, right? So we've brought in 2 separate opportunities with 2 separate companies. We're going to give you a little appetizer, a little taste of what those are tonight. To learn more, you're going to have to talk to us, right? Because we just want to make sure that we're not, saying too much on a webinar without actually personally talking to people and making sure they're a good fit. But so here's kind of the 2 avenues, and then we're going to dive a little deeper into what they mean. We have found 2 exclusive opportunities to create wealth. One is a B2B opportunity that can help you build compounding residual income. That opportunity is extremely exclusive, and it takes time. Okay. It takes effort, and it takes time, and it takes business acumen. It's high impact, and it is for leaders who are ready to dominate and scale, but have to dive in and do the work over and over. I mean, it does take time, which is great. It should. I mean, you'll see some of the results later tonight, and you'll think, I would take the time to do that. So we also brought in a Now Money opportunity that is direct sales for people who are looking to build income right away, right? So it's a sales model in a booming industry. No one else is doing this. It took us, Todd, how many years did it take you to find a company like this? 5?
Man, yes, it took over 5.5 after I retired from that industry, never thinking I'd come back to it
Yeah.
because of everyone was doing the same stuff. But this is definitely no one's doing this.
So let's dive into it a little further. Why don't you take us down the B2B opportunity and spotlight it a bit and tell us what it is.
Yeah, so you just said the most magical words ever coming out of someone's mouth when it comes to business. And the words that you said were compounding residual income. So if you look at B2B, what compounding residual income means is if you know business owners that are 20 or more W-2s, all the way up to 20,000, 50,000, we book companies that are over 60,000 employees in America, you can make money $5 per employee per month. Let me just give you a quick example. So if you know a company that has 1,000 employees that are full-time, all you need to do is learn how to pitch an appointment. Notice what I'm saying. I'm not saying you need to go get your health insurance license, but you need to learn through our coaching how to literally get good. Now, I'm also an actor and I'm about to go on set in January. So I'm learning the script of this movie. And it's kind of a similar, but you have to kind of learn, you have to kind of process that and understand kind of what is the vision. So for me, I love this country. I'm an American. I was born in upstate New York. I love the freedoms of this country. I'm a capitalist. I love the freedom to literally pursue your happiness. Okay. I don't want it any other way. I'm a rebel in that regard. So I love CEOs. I love entrepreneurs, because when I call an entrepreneur, whether they're a small company or big company, this whole country called America is run on small companies that are 500 employees or less. Do you guys realize that? Most of you work for a company that has 500 employees or less. Sarah works for a company with thousands of employees that do billions and billions of dollars, right? Guess what? They would be a part of this too, if you know someone in that world. So without telling you too much, let me again go back to the 1,000 employees. So you book an appointment through a contact. They have 1,000 employees. They're going to talk to licensed professionals in our firm in New York, in New York City. These are licensed, seasoned veterans that know exactly the different programs. There's 4 cash flows in this umbrella with this company. There is preventative management. There's research and development. There's cost fixation. There's real estate. You just have to book the appointment off one thing, and then it's 15-minute call, and they're going to do the rest for you. So let's say 45 days, or let's just say 30 days goes by. These people want to do it. They finally make the decision. They sign their contract. Well, 45 days later, you're making $5,000 a month every single month. Okay, does that make sense? That's amazing. You just have to book the appointment and get the heck out of the way. You got to be good enough to make sure that they show up for the appointment. And then our firm, which have been nationally known. They've been written up in major publications. They've been around since 2013. We have some of the biggest brands already under our umbrella as a client. I won't mention names because I don't know if I even can, but you shop there. I guarantee you, most of you have shopped at these brands in the past 30 days or less. You would recognize them. We also have big automotive brands that are already clients, municipalities, unions, churches, nonprofits, etc. So as long as you have 20 or more employees, you can book that appointment and expect to make $5 per employee every single month if they sign on the dotted line. Now, affiliate market opportunity is you can also build a team 2 levels deep. So with this opportunity, just like Tesla, just like Amazon, just like Lululemon, just like most major companies in America, they offer affiliate marketing. It's not multi-level, it's just affiliate marketing in 2 levels deep. So for instance, one of my affiliates recently realized that he's getting a deal closed that's 21,000 employees. That's $105,000 a month for this individual. Guess what I would make? I would make minimum $2 per employee. So that just earned me, let's say $42,000 a month, which is almost halfway to 7 figures a year off one appointment. That's what makes the B2B opportunity special. But the challenge with that is it takes 90 days minimum to 6 months for them to close, for them to get all the employees educated, but we don't have to do that. And that's what's so exciting about it. Now, I'm going to let Sarah talk about the business to kind of consumer. So, one of the big things on the fifth cash flow, okay, so there's two companies, five cash flows. Four out of five are going to be two levels deep. This one right here is going to be nine levels deep in the affiliate marketing side. But how big is this deal? It's Oprah Winfrey talks about it. Kim Kardashian's like, this is such a big product that you know about it. It's called GLP-1, Ozempic, all the things that people want. But at the same time, it's not just that. It's also NAD and all of these other things, peptides. And Sarah is really a great expert at that herself. But this is now money, and you can build it the same way, but it's more consumer to consumer or business to consumer or med spas or going into a business and all this stuff and having now money. So Sarah, I know you're very passionate about this as well in health and longevity, looking your best, feeling your best. So I'll kind of pass it over to you on this side.
Yeah. So as we mentioned, the B2B opportunity can take some time, and it's a different skill set, right? This is for people who have extremely high business acumen, can talk to business owners, can make cold calls to business owners, which is not for the faint of heart, but it really is this elite business development liaison opportunity. We also have an opportunity, and many of our clients are doing both. Okay. But we also have an opportunity that is direct sales. It is more building your brand on social media, reaching out to people that you know, including influencing your sphere of influence, right? What's so cool about this opportunity, and for me, there's three reasons why I think it's so cool. Number one is that I'm very passionate about health and wellness. And I think that this opportunity is amazing because out of all the health and wellness things out there right now, peptides are the new hottest thing on the market, right? They are cutting edge future. I mean, I work for a huge tech company. We're talking about AI. We're talking about the future. Peptides are the AI of the future in the health, in the wellness space. And peptides are so cool because they're super targeted for specific cells. So we are coming out, this company that we're partnering with is coming out monthly with new peptides that are basically chains of amino acids that when you take them either through oral, bilingual cellular drops or injectables, it targets a specific cell and tells it to do something in the body. Everyone wants this stuff right now. GLP is one of them. That's one of the weight loss peptides, right? So you may have heard a lot of things about Ozempic and GLP-1. You've probably heard a lot of things that aren't true. Peptides are really cool. They're really good for the body. GLP-1, for example, targets specific cells in the body that tell you to lose weight. Okay, that's what it does. That is what that specific peptide does. So the other part of this, the second part that's so cool is during COVID, many people couldn't make it to the doctor's office, right? And so telehealth became a big thing. And I mean, I don't love everything over Zoom, but I'll tell you right now, I love going to the doctor over Zoom. I hate going to the doctor.
Exactly.
This telehealth platform is so easy. I'm not kidding. I got my peptides in 5 minutes and they were shipped in a week. And it was in the most pretty box, got it, instructions. I didn't have to talk to anyone. I'm so busy. I don't want to talk to anyone. I just filled out a form. They reviewed it. They approved it, sent, good. I mean, that to me is so cutting edge. The fact that that exists with peptides, amazing. The third thing that's so revolutionary about this is now there are salons, there are med spas that are selling semaglutide and GLP-1 and some of these peptides. But a couple things that differentiate us is number one, we do have the opportunity to have this be an affiliate marketing direct sales opportunity so that people can make money off of it, which is very different than walking down the street and going into a salon and they've gotten it from who knows what producer. And the CEO of this company is a biochemist. She's super passionate about making sure that the formulas of these peptides are coming from the best places, the best pharmaceutical companies. And so we have amazing formulas as well. So it is just super exciting. The other part I will share is that this is very new. So many direct sales companies, the people who get brought in at the beginning are the ones who become millionaire earners if you do the work, because you're at the top level of the company, you're getting mind share, it's first movers advantage. So that's really exciting as well. And you're just, I mean, if you do this, you're positioned to be at the forefront of, like I said, like a cutting edge telehealth peptides. These are things everyone wants. I joked the other day a couple times with some friends and family that I literally feel like a legal drug dealer because people are just reaching out. I'm posting about it one time and people are
Yeah.
reaching out like crazy. So it's one of those things that you can easily make income really, really quickly. And we're really excited about it. And just to share, Todd and I both, within a couple weeks being in the company, ranked up massively just by talking about it with people.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I will say also the cool thing about this company is you don't have to go to the doctor. All the little one percenters, you don't have to pay extra money to have the conversations with the doctor, even throughout, let's say, the 90 days on some of these products. But you can unlimited. You can text, you can call anytime. You're not having to pay anything extra. It comes right to your doorstep, and it's a lot cheaper than anything out there, but it's a higher level quality. So
Yeah.
that's why for me and Sarah, again, if you know anything about me, I mean, I've been in the game for 24 years. So I would never just say, oh yeah, stamp of approval, especially being in movies and having a best-selling book in Barnes and Noble. Like, it's not like I'm going to be like, yeah, whatever, I'll just do whatever everyone says, or I'll just follow the crowd. And the other thing with peptides, you're going to hear a lot about peptides. And this to me is mind-blowing. Let me just share one last thing. There's a lot of like startup companies right now where you take the peptide and you kind of like drink it. Okay. And then let's say someone says, oh, on Facebook, oh, I lost 5 pounds. I lost 10 pounds. Do you know that that actually can happen because they're making medical claims that's actually not medical? But with us, we're actually medical because you're getting it from a doctor so that you
Yeah.
actually can show your before and afters and everything's great because it actually is a medical claim that you can make. So I think a lot of those other companies are in big trouble, when it comes to peptides, because those can be shut down by the FTC. So when you make medical claims and it's not medical, that's where you get in trouble. So that's why I position, and we're the only company in direct sales in the world right now that does what we do. There's no other company that does what we do in the telehealth space with doctors, with a network all over the United States of America, and shipping from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and also California. So again, unprecedented. And the same with our business to business. I can't say something right now, but in the month of November, we have some consulting that would blow business owners away. That's going to make them even faster sign up for the programs to save on taxes and tax strategies and business consultations with this firm. So again, 2 huge projects that are absolutely unprecedented.
All right. So I know we just threw a lot at you. You're probably spinning a little bit, but and likely, if you started on either one of those opportunities or both, that's how you would feel. And that is why we offer a VIP coaching experience for clients that sign up for one or both of these opportunities. And it really is, it's not very expensive. It really is so that we can hold your hand in getting the right vernacular, language, KPIs, processes, so that you have the ability to maximize your success in those opportunities. Because if you join our circle, your success is our success. So we want to make sure that since we know how to do it, that we are guiding you to doing it properly. And so we're going to just talk a little bit about what that means. Oh, I went one too many slides. So sorry about that. Todd, why don't you talk a little bit about what our elite coaching provides for people and what we've built here?
Absolutely. I'll talk a little faster too because of time, but the bottom line is this. When you sign up for free in anything in life, you're just not going to be successful. What I've learned in my life, and again, I wish it was the opposite way. I wish we can offer this for free and be like, yeah, there's no charge, there's no cost, just come one, come all. And everyone puts in the time, they put in the energy. But the problem is people are starting to give excuses. They're going to say, well, I can't do this and I can't watch this training and I can't do this because I got this going on. And so there's a saying that many people have said in the past, and I just kind of ran with it, is when people pay, they pay attention. So we have you for 6 months in this specific program, and we have dozens and dozens of clients right now in this program. We actually launched this beginning of April, end of March of this year in 2024. And actually, it has transformed so many lives already. All of the people that are booking the appointments are part of this program. Oh, you're going to see some testimonials here in a second. But what Sarah and I have come up with, based on her experience with Salesforce on the corporate side, what the highest level of a corporate successful company does is going to be Slack. Obviously, they bought Slack, I think, for tens of millions of dollars, literally. But we have
Billions.
our Slack community. Yeah, billions. Oh, billions. We have our
27 billion.
27 billion. So her company bought it for 27 billion. So we use it every single day for our coaching, for voice messages, for content, for systems that we've made both on the GLP side and also the business to business side. We're going to show you and teach you how to master sales training. So have you ever seen the Wolf of Wall Street and some of those kind of calls he makes, Leonardo DiCaprio, that character, and he like closes that deal? Well, technically, we're not trying to close a deal. What we're trying to do and teach you is to have that confidence that Leonardo DiCaprio did in that movie to just book the appointment. So we're not selling stocks or penny stocks. We're literally just talking to CFOs or C-suite people, and we're going to teach you how to actually contact them and just have a conversation. And it can be through email, it can be through text messaging, it can be through the phone. It doesn't have to be only through the phone. In fact, we have somebody that booked 63,000 employees over a text message. Does that make sense? So again, we show you scripts. We show you exactly how to do that. Access to proven scripts and sales resources, one-on-one personalized coaching. I've coached today 4 people one-on-one, and I'm busy. But hey, these people earned it. They deserve it. They're booking appointments. Also today, what I do is I literally will call your own leads. So think about that. I personally, with 24 years of my skill set, and I used to be an introvert. I used to be shy, believe it or not. You could read my book about all that. I used to have acne when I was a teenager. So I didn't really break out of my shell until my mid-20s. And now I'm a public speaker. I've been in stages with John Maxwell and 50,000 people. It's actually on my Instagram if you want to check it out. Different stadiums. And I love it. How did that happen? It took years. So we don't want this to take you years. So even if you're shy, even if you're like, as long as you know people that are in business, or as long as you know people that are in the health and wellness space, we can scale that. But I'll even call some people for you in front of you, just so that you learn how to do it. And eventually you're going to walk away like I did, like I can do this, right? We do that for you, a part of this program. We will literally give you posts on LinkedIn on how to attract business owners. Get your own link yourself, and business owners will start booking appointments for you. There's drip campaigns, emails that Sarah and I write for you that she shows you how to do, and I show you how to do. So Sarah, I'm going to have you take over because I don't want to steal the whole thunder here, but there's obviously more, much more. But I know you're a huge part of this, and scripts and texts and sharing and getting people to watch webinars and just plugging them in. But at the end of the day, we need someone's attention for 6 months in order for us to really get them to $10,000 a month or more. But that's going to transition into 7 figures a year. So I'll kind of have you finish what they get.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I've been in 5 and 6 figure masterminds and have never seen the amount of systems that we have. And we are pumping out more every single week. So everything from social media optimization to drip campaigns to what do you say and who do you say it to and how many reach outs should you do a day. We even will call us in the middle of the day and say, I just got off the phone with someone. What would you have done differently? 3-way text us and we'll talk to a potential lead for you. I mean, anything you can think of, where we have a client portal where we have trainings every week. We do trainings on Mondays and on Fridays. We talk to clients one-on-one. Honestly, it is everything you could think of that you could possibly need to be successful. And if we're missing something, you can darn well believe we'll build it.
Absolutely.
And we have. And so that's what's so exciting. And it's all at not a very expensive price, honestly, for what we get. But our goal really is your success is our success. You make money, we make money. So that's why we're so passionate about supporting you in these areas, because we look at it as we are your sales coach, right? You make money, we make money. If Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl, Bill Belichick got a ring, right? Like that is how we feel about this. And so it is so exciting. And we just want to share like a couple testimonies with you guys because, man, these opportunities are huge. I talked a little bit about the B2C opportunity and how Todd and I have been able to rank up really quickly. And we're really teaching our teams how to do that. We're building people fast. But this B2B opportunity, while we love that, is, gosh, I've never seen anything like this. And I got to tell you guys, I'm going to be flying all over the world here soon because I'm going to take probably a year off and just go fly around the world with the kind of money that we're bringing in with this. So there's 2 of our clients. And then of course our fearless leader here, Todd, on the slide as well. And 2 of our clients have booked deals with that B2B opportunity that are worth over 6 figures a month. that right there puts them at a 7-figure earner. That is life-changing for our clients. It should be life-changing for anyone. I don't care where you are in your life, in your career, earning that kind of money where you don't have to do anything ever again. It's just going to be deposited into your bank account is life-changing. It is life-changing for your children and your grandchildren. It is life-changing. So we just wanted to share that these are real testimonies, real people, and Todd's one of them on here as well, who personally, as you mentioned, one of his affiliates booked a meeting as well. And so these are just super exciting testimonies from our clients.
And I'm going to say one thing about this. I mean, obviously we have a lot more to show you too, but one of the greatest parts about all of this is it's all regulated, meaning like you have not regulated in a good way because of the IRS. Not all of it's about the IRS, but I wish I could say something, but I'm not going to say it, but in a good way, because the IRS has our back on this. I know that sounds weird because most of us are afraid of the IRS, but in 1978, the IRS created a tax code called Section 128 to allow businesses in all of America to take advantage of this. Then you put in the Affordable Cares Act of 2013 and what happened in 2015. Then you throw in COVID. It's like that movie Perfect Storm with Mark Wahlberg and George Clooney. It's like 3 different massive hurricanes coming in at once. It's like the perfect storm. This is the perfect storm of business. And this is just one of the 2 programs that we work with. And that's what makes us so reputable. And that's why major brands in the automotive space and also the retail space, and even some of the stuff like municipalities and unions in New York that would blow you away in New York City, Manhattan, and even the 8th largest law firm in the United States of America has fully endorsed our product, meaning they're saying it's 100% safe in all of the tax codes for these business owners. That's what makes this thing unbelievable. So you might say to yourself, okay, Todd, what's the catch though? I mean, if this was so great, I would see it on my Facebook feed. No, you wouldn't, because the only people on Facebook are either showing their dog pictures or cat pictures, or they're in the MLM and they're trying to recruit you for the next skincare company. You're not going to see that. You're going to see this more on LinkedIn. Does that make sense? That's why we're building the brand on LinkedIn for business to business. But the other one is great for Facebook because that's going to be the health and wellness, the Instagram, and the coaching as well. So again, I can't stress enough because some of these incomes are like, this doesn't even sound legal. Yeah, there's billionaires in this world. There's multimillionaires in this world. It's not just about making 6 figures a year. That's my goal. I mean, what is Elon Musk worth? He's worth over 300 billion. He's going to be the first person ever to be worth $1 trillion. How can somebody make that much money? Because he's an entrepreneur. He literally had a concept and he went with it, and he has systems in place just like us. And that's how you make the most money, especially in America. So that's why this is a revolution. And you have to be sharp. You cannot be broke-minded. We do not want to interview you. We don't want to talk to you. No offense, but this is very unique. And we only want to work with people that have a massive vision for their own life and they're not broke-minded.
Absolutely. So here's your exclusive invitation to talk to us a little bit more. If you are interested in joining this elite network, getting access to these unparalleled opportunities, which by the way, you only get access to through your hosts here tonight. Like, we are the ones that will invite you into this space, and you want to have a call with us to learn more, and just quite frankly, for us to kind of interview each other, right? Make sure that it makes sense for you, make sure that it makes sense for us. And if it sounds like something that, you would love to do, if you're ready to invest in yourself, because there is an investment in this, to become a 7-figure earner, to unlock financial freedom, then we would love for you to seize the opportunity. Scan this code. It will take you to a Calendly link where you can book a call with us, and we will have a conversation with you and just see if we are the right fit for each other. And so we are excited. We hope that you seize this unique opportunity to build wealth and abundance. And we just appreciate you all for taking some time. I know we went a little bit over tonight, but taking some time to spend with us tonight.
Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.